Time to wake up.
No, it isn't. Oh, is there coffee?
Maybe.
Okay. Goose, bad goose. G'day there, and good morning. You are joining us here from a place called Denmark. No, not that Denmark. It is actually a Denmark at the south of Western Australia, which we found out. We're at a Big Four campsite here in Denmark. I love saying the word Denmark because it doesn't make sense in Australia. But anyway, joining us here at a Big Four is absolutely amazing. It's huge, and the wildlife here is a next level. We've got a whole mob of about 30 kangaroos that I don't know if you'll be able to see. They're there in the background. If you can't see, we'll put some footage in maybe. A whole mob of kangaroos, they come up really close to the campsite. We've got little ducks, we've got all sorts of birds and wildlife. Yesterday while we were cooking dinner, they come about 3 or 4 meters away from the campsite, which is really, really cool. And today we're going to show you what a typical day of living in a swag, travelling in Australia in a small car looks like with a dog. But first, coffee.
This has been our coffee every morning for the past 2 months, and calling it coffee is a little bit of a stretch. It doesn't really taste like coffee, but it will do the trick. It's still caffeine, still wakes us up, kind of. Okay, time to take this annoying creature for a walk. And then we need to get ready to get going. Hey you, annoying creature. She's chasing flies. Look at all the kangaroos, how cool they are. I don't think I have ever seen so many kangaroos all together. Do you still get impressed by the Australian animals, or because you grow up with them you don't care anymore?
No, they're pretty cool. It's definitely not new, but it's still unique, and it's always good to see.
This campsite is beautiful. It has a massive kitchen, a barbecue area. It has a lot of space and not many people at all. It probably gets very busy during school holidays in summer, but now we are at the beginning of October and it's awesome. Also, we pay only $32 per night, which is very cheap for a Big Four.
Usually after we wake up, have a coffee and take the dog for a walk, that means it's time to pack up, which is not as much fun as it sounds. And it doesn't sound like much fun. It usually takes us about, say, 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how much we've got to do and how much we've spread our stuff around the campsite. Some days it seems like we take up more space than what we would have in the bus. We've got to put the solar panel out, we've got to put the Starlink out, we've got to put the swag out, we've got to put Betty over there. Anyway, time to pack up.
Everyone wonders how we fit everything in a Hyundai Getz, so I'm going to quickly show you. Swag, table, solar panels, 2 chairs, cooler with all our utensils and food. The dog stays there in the back seat. Starting goes at the bottom of everything. Battery, inverter.
Dirty clothes, food for dumps.
Bags on top of everything. And shower stuff wherever they fit. We are definitely going to do a better car tour one day, better tour.
Now we have about an hour's drive to the next town, which is Albany. We probably won't stay there tonight. We are just going there to see what it looks like and have a look around.
We have a great friend who is from Denmark in Europe, so we had to stop to take a photo for him.
This is Middleton Beach in Albany. What a spot. They don't allow dogs on the beach, which I think is a bit racist, but So we're not going on the beach with the dog. As you can see, it's quite a cool spot. You got some islands in the distance. I think it's very protected because there's not a lot of swell here right now, but the water seems nice and clean. And Albany itself is surprisingly large and surprisingly pretty in parts.
Someone made a little sandman here. When we first drove inside Albany, it was a little bit underwhelming, but this beach part is very, very cool. It reminds me a little bit of the Sunshine Coast. It's an awesome place, and you have a diving platform on the ocean, so you can dive if you know how to dive, and there are kids that are having a lot of fun. Time to find some food. We were planning to have fish and chips for lunch, but almost every fish and chip shop was closed, apart from one that was selling frozen fish. So we really didn't want to have frozen fish in front of the ocean. It seems a bit ridiculous. So we went to Woolworths, we got groceries for tonight, and we got lunch. We got yogurt and a delicious, delicious mango. I'm so happy the mango season started again. Cereals. And Aaron got something that they call pizza, pepperoni pizza. I don't believe it's pizza. Okay.
And this is what the finished product looks like with some assembly that you missed out on. Looks pretty bloody good, doesn't it? It tastes okay. We've been eating it pretty regularly, as long as we're in a town with a Woolworths or a Coles or some big supermarket, because for a while there we weren't staying in places that were close to anything, and we were just having these plain rice crackers for lunch, and they got pretty old pretty quick. So whenever we're close to a shop, it's always good to have a nice fresh lunch. G'day mate, my name's Aaron. Do you have any powered campsites available for tonight? Just a swag. There's 2 adults and 1 dog. Turner, Turner. We're in Albany now. We are all done. We're all booked into a site called Bremer Bay Beaches Resort Tourists. It's a very long name. Tourist Park, I assume. And the interesting thing about this place is that we're in the wrong season, and it starts in December and it goes till April. But from there, they do orca tours, and we would love to do an orca tour, but again, we're in the wrong season, which sucks.
That would have been amazing.
It would have been great. So yeah.
So we were driving along, and first turn we took, this happened. The cooler tilts, and the dog is in the opposite spot in which he should be. Poor puppy, she got hit by a flying cooler. She's traumatized. No wonder she doesn't like the car. Let's try again. It doesn't get any more realistic than this. After 7 years together, I finally got Aaron's surname. This is a very nice campsite. This is home for tonight. This is our site. It goes from Betty all the way here to up to where the last tree is. And here we have the tennis court.
What a cool little campsite this one is. It's very green, it's very big, it's very private. There's lots of trees around. And it's pretty close to a beach, which is all pluses.
We pay $40 per night, so it's a bit more expensive than
power.
Yeah, we have power. Unfortunately, it gets very cold very quick around here. I think we get back to the side. I'm going to get changed because I'm cold already.
Yeah, I guess in summer it would be different, but we're in spring, so there's heaps of flowers everywhere. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but part of me wish that we got here only just 1 month later. It would have been a bit warmer and nicer, and maybe we could have gone swimming maybe not too many sharks around here.
Yeah, I quite like this part of Australia. It's quite nice.
It's a very nice, fleshy, private shower facility. Very nice.
Now I've got to get up swag, which doesn't take all that long really. It's kind of the routine part of life, and it's sort of, because it's routine, I'm used to doing it.
Now, I know that you probably think that we are rich because we are traveling around Australia, but unfortunately we are not. So now it's time to do some work. It's 5 p.m. We have some stuff to do before start cooking dinner. And we're going to work in the car because it's warmer than outside. She is going to sleep. She's not doing anything. She never works. The not fun part of the day.
Now it's nice and dark, it's time for me to cook dinner, so I can't see what I burn. For dinner tonight is a bean, vegetable and rice meal, which is pretty simple. Capsicum, beans, avocado, walnuts and rice. And then you chuck in some spices and some oil and it tastes pretty good. While we were shopping today, we forgot to get one of the most important items, which is gas for our portable stove. So if I run out of gas, I might have to do all our cooking in the camp kitchen. There it is. The hardest thing about cooking is trying to find ingredients and items in this esky. We really need to take it out and reorganise it probably tomorrow. It's been due for a few days and we just haven't done it. The trick to making this meal really tasty is while you are frying the capsicum, you also fry some walnuts as well. It just adds a little bit of extra flavour. And then you also add a mix of uncooked and cooked walnuts in the end product, just for a different flavour profile. What do you call these? Punches?
Yeah. I put 5.
5 punches? My hands are bigger than yours though.
Right, yeah.
I might put 3.5 punches. 3.5 punches of rice. I got some fresh hand-picked beans, as in I hand-picked the can from the supermarket. This one's got lots of brown spots, so that can be yours.
Really?
No, turns out. Apparently avocado's good for your skin.
If you spread it on your skin or if you eat it?
No, you got to spread it on your skin. You got to put it on your face every night. Keeps you young. True story. It's full of avocado oil. I think we put too many punches of rice in. Dinner's done. Dinner's served. Come and get it.
Yeah, your light is right in my eyes.
I don't know where to put it.
Gives it something like that. It's a bit
Can't
fast.
see anything now.
Yeah, you can see enough. As you can see, we finished dinner, had a shower, now it's time for bed. The end.
See you in the morning. I know this was supposed to be a one-day video, but we really wanted to show you this beach, which is amazing. I'm glad we came here, even if the weather is not very good and it's actually quite cold, but it's still an amazing place.
So that is basically our life in a nutshell. That is 24 hours living in a swag, camping around Australia and seeing awesome places like this. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.